Here we are in Springfield, Massachusetts, in the Forest Park neighborhood, on Forest Park Avenue and Garfield Street. There's the former Park Memorial Baptist Church. There's four components to that name. Of course, the church, but it's also a rectory to the side. They probably came along to try to keep some of the Victorian elements, and they also took in the wooden clapboard and the stick-style Victorian. But the main church itself is from 1901. It was built. The congregation got together as people in 1892, and they probably met somewhere, not their own church. But they could afford to build one by 1901, and this is what you got now. And it lasted a very long time until, in recent years, a straight way to heaven has bottomed out. Probably an evangelical church. Now, if you look at the main body of the church, there's many components to it, including a little side Queen Anne tower, which does not rise very high, but at least it's there. And then the side has three components. It has the bottom windows are stained glass, and the upper one stained glass again, and all one in clapboard. And the top is a Victorian element called the stick style. Right, and then in the church itself, you have long metal brownstone, which is made in East Long Meadow. That really makes it look nice, and it's all around the portico. And then the second story up has the wooden clapboard again that you find on all the other elements. But for a good surprise, the steeple itself is made out of slate. And I checked it out. It has none of the wooden clapboard element to it. It's all made out of slate, which is very hard to maintain. I mean, you can tell they've been trying to maintain it because the slates.
Yeah, because it's dark. I'm looking right on it.
The slate has different colors up there, and so you can tell they've been trying hard to repair it. And then at the very top, there's a weather vane. So it's a very nicely made structure, and it fits very well to the environment, and even the landscape is very nicely maintained. All three sets of stairwells are made out of long metal brownstone too. 1, 2, 3. Right? So they really tried hard to keep everything great. Now the main body of the church is where the mass is kept. On the side, they have a space for a social center, and then of course a rectory off to the right hand side. Now, the neighborhood is very precious too. A lot of Victorian homes, and they're a great look to them. And so, if you look at a lot of them, they have different styles. They're hard to tell the styles from here, but you have many different styles of Victorian all along the way. And all the homes seem to have great landscape on them. So Forest Park Avenue is very nice, and all of Forest Park has great houses and landscapes. All right, so this is a wonderful church, and it's fairly well maintained. And why? Now I said in the beginning, it has four names in its full name. All right, church is easy, we just explained that. Baptist, there was many Baptist churches around Springfield. They were trying to get away from the Congregationalists. Not only did they go to the outskirts of Springfield Center, but they also went into other towns around, like Holyoke, East Long Meadow, South Hadley. And so the Baptist part. Now, they also called it Park. Well, it's in Forest Park, near the Forest Park itself. In 1901, Forest Park was already starting to come in existence. But there's also the word memorial inside of its name, and that word means that we're trying to memorialize the four pastors that really helped the many Baptist churches around Springfield get going. And since they all recently died before 1901, they're honored by this church itself. So it's called Park Memorial Baptist Church. Okay, we'll do one last spin around for you. Thank you.